Hey everyone, welcome to my reading. Lol. So the guy, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to just hear my tea, alright? Y'all just gonna have to hear it because I'm a Gemini moon in my tropical chart. I'm a Gemini in my regular chart. I cannot, for the life of me, not talk about what the fuck is going on with me, alright? And so basically, I go to the store to get a pack, right? And this nigga's literally there because he literally lives right next to me. So I'm like this nigga. I'm like, get me my pack and let me go, bruh. I was wearing my glasses so he couldn't see my eyes, couldn't read my eyes, so I'm doing well. So for the first reading, we're gonna do Aries, okay? So this is for Aries or your first house, right? This is gonna be just for, the week and everything. It is Monday. I forget, it is Monday. It's still fucking Monday? Bro, how is it still Monday? Okay, oh, this is upside down. Hold up. Okay, let me try this again. So for Aries or first house, so we're having for our ancestors, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna be able to tap in deeper into like actually details, so it's gonna be fun. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's see. So we have Justice here for Aries, Justice Sekhmet energy. So this is also energies of rebuilding and destruction. This is going to be actually, instead of destruction, I would like to say deconstruction and restructuring. This is going to be about independency as well, right? Independent energies. And then let's see what's going on the emotional spectrum, the prism, the colors. What are we dealing with here? What is Aries going through this week? Just putting out these messages. Yeah, I also got my palm oil. I'm actually in a very good mood now. Yeah, trust. Okay, so Sekhmet, there's gonna be some justice when it comes to trust for Aries. There's going to be a balance. You're gonna also the message I was getting while I was walking back home was you're gonna be getting everything you asked for and more, and everything that is owed to you will be coming back to you and coming for you. I heard it like coming for you, so definitely don't need to wait. Just keep moving forward on your path, especially whatever is in your first house. Is going to be significant, Aries energy. This is where you're going to be receiving justice. So it's probably going to have something to do with your passion, adventure. Maybe you're going to be traveling soon. There's going to be some breaking boundaries as well, learning more about your true self. Yo, trust and trust. Trust and trust. Y'all are like trusting the process this week heavy. You guys are like, oh yeah, we know what the fuck is gonna happen, and we fucks with it. Honestly, we fucks with it. That's the energy. We fuck with it. That's good. Yo, so much trust here for Aries. Damn, that's legit. All right, okay, that's legit. Okay, I also wanted to pull up the spirit of the animal guide. So this might be your spiritual allies. So if you dream about them or you see any visions of them, right? Remember, your visions happen in your mind's eye. They don't have to be like in the movies. People always talk about visions in the movies, like you see everything and it's like like everything is like very vivid, and of course that could happen, but remember that your visions in your mind's eye are usually what, daydreaming energy. Whatever you like look up and you're starting to daydream, those are visions. Okay, those are visions. You're seeing something, you're reflecting upon something. Be aware of that energy. Okay, so be aware of what you're looking at. You might see these guides. They're protecting you. They're also trying to tell you something, especially if you have cats, Sekhmet energy. This is also Lyra energy, the energy of Lyra. If you don't know the Lyran galaxy, you definitely want to look that up. A lot of Egyptian ancestors are connected to that galaxy. So if you do feel like you have some sort of Egyptian ties, it probably has to do with the Lyra, 1044, okay? Because I've been hearing a lot of messages about Lyra at this moment. The Lyrans, yeah, because there's the Fomorians and all that stuff that I've been talking about, right? The Lemurians, and then we have Lyra people. Like literally, it's all from different parts of the galaxy. People that were here before humanity was truly established. Humanity was here before, obviously, first to be on Paradise Earth, Eden, but all these different civilizations came forth because This was now, they're like, so time works funny like that. Time works funny like that. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm about to make this week, I'm making my favorite meal. So, in the whole world, bro. So, I'm pretty excited about that. And getting all my energy back as well from what had happened earlier. So, yeah, so adventure, I'm telling y'all, Orca Whale. The ambition, right? Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasure. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. I'm telling you, trust. You have a lot of trust right now, Aries. Oh, something flipped over. Oh my God, a whole bunch of them flipped over. Okay, I'll put these back. But basically, if you see dogs, deer, coyotes, or foxes, those are messengers from the spiritual realm, owls as well. So if you see any of those creatures or energies, then just know that you are receiving messages and guidance at that time. So you definitely want to tap into your spiritual wisdom and knowledge and meditate on those things, meditate on these energies, because you're going to be able to receive some sort of divine download or something, okay? Let's see. So what's going on with Aries right now? What's going on with Aries right now? Okay. So first things first, rebuilding, right? This is what I'm seeing, persistency. So persistency is key when you're rebuilding your foundation. Make sure to definitely tap into that energy of deconditioning and aligning yourself to the higher values that exist. Date is coming out here, so planning. So you definitely are going to be planning for some sort of trip or adventure. I feel like this is a part of your journey. I feel like you're starting to set the dates and plans on your journey and what you need to be achieved and what you feel like needs to get done within your path. This is going to be successful. Yeah, clarity, truth, revelation. Yeah, clarity and truth here. It's definitely going to be successful. You just need to trust the process. And I feel like you don't need to, I feel like with Aries energy, it's going to happen how it happens. So your trust is going to allow you to establish boundaries when that basically rebuilding your boundaries and establishing newer ideals in order for you to get your plans in motion is what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's see for the tarot what's going on. What's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries? What's going on with Aries? What did Aries do? Okay, yeah, how about this? What is this trust? What is this trust here? Trusting justice? What is this trust here? Yeah. This rebuilding. So I feel like you are rebuilding trust is what's happening. You're rebuilding trust in your own plans. That's what it is. Rebuilding trust in your own plans and setting boundaries on what you allow and what you don't allow, because there's definitely going to be energies that are going to try and sway your judgment. King of Swords here. Please help me clarify this King of Swords. You may be really protected. You may be speaking your truth at this time with trust that the process will help you throughout. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Yes, so there's definitely an energy here that there's drama when it comes to your truth, right? Basically is what I'm getting. There's drama when it comes to your truth. This might be a spiritual war. This might be an internal struggle. Yeah, this is something that you have reflected upon. I feel like this is something you walked away from. You're walking away from people, places and things that don't serve your higher good. You're walking away from energies that want to use their truth against you, possibly. So they might have some sort of truth. People around you may have some sort of truth, or used to have some sort of truth that created a drama around you, and you're walking away from people who try to weaponize their truth. Because the King of Swords put his sword down, as in like he could use it, but he's not. But this is someone who technically tried to use external sources. Yeah, the world is here, as in the cycle is over, and that's why you're building trust. You're rebuilding your trust in yourself as well, and your dates, like your planning. Okay, let's see what is going on with this date and plan. I'm seeing meeting someone new. All right, Princess of Pentacles coming out here. So you might be a very giving energy at this time. This week you might be in the energy of wanting to give more or give back. Yeah, literally, you're wanting to give back to your ancestors, basically, is what I'm getting. So be aware of what kind of ideology you subscribe to, because you might need to look at a higher perspective and work on following a straight and narrow path with the Most High, because I feel like that's why you're creating boundaries, in order for things not to sway your energy. I feel like, what is this Princess of Pentacles? Yeah, you're going to be releasing burdens that were maybe okay, so I heard false ancestors. So be aware of ancestors that are not yours. Maybe there are ancestors. Okay, so there are energies or entities that might want to use you to be able to give to them and provide for them. But I feel like you have a 10 of Pentacles. You have a legacy ahead of you. It's not yet there because you're in the Princess of Pentacles energy at this current moment. But you might be entering the stage where you're starting to understand how important your legacy is, because it's not just about you. I feel like you're starting to really recognize that with honor here and justice. Yeah, and adventure. It's like the more you learn, the more you can teach others, is basically what I'm getting. So you're in that energy of being a good student. Yeah, standing your ground is very important. Your ancestors are standing their ground for you. The true ancestors that you have that would do anything for you unconditionally, because that is because you are pure. That is for the high vibrational Aries energies. Obviously, you can't do everything, right, Aries? You can't do everything, but your ancestors do support you when it comes to when you are standing your ground and building boundaries or breaking them, however it is that you need to get done. It's whatever justice that brings you strength. See, Tiger? It's whatever justice that brings you strength in order for you to have fun and trust your adventures and trust your family members as well as your friends, and staying loyal. It doesn't have to be all family members. I'm talking about the real family out here that is in like the heavens, you know what I mean? And your friends and family within your neighborhood, as in like when they say trust thy neighbor or love thy neighbor, they're also talking about others that are different from you. That is your neighbor. That is someone who is not like you, but if they're still of the light, then you can support that energy, and that's basically what it is. Love thy neighbor energy, right? Yeah, 3 of Cups. So there's celebration when it comes to your strength and fulfillment, right? Your activities is also first house. So it's like you're gonna be starting off this new endeavor when it comes to you releasing burdens, when it comes to your legacy. This is interesting because I feel like it has to do with competition as well, which is this 5 of Wands. It's like you're letting go of competition, or people who try to compete with you for who you are, or people who try to compete with you for your gifts. I feel like you know that there's an innocent energy around you. I feel like you are aware of your own innocence at this time as well, and you're like protecting that innocence by not allowing people to like talk shit on it or talk down on it, or if there's some kind of vibe you don't like, you're speaking out on it. I really like that for you, Aries. I really like that you're speaking out and also protecting yourself and your friends at this time, because that means that you're in this innocent vibe, you're in this partnership energy. You're definitely learning to partner up with the divine, is what I'm getting. You're learning to partner up with God. Really, you're learning how to love yourself through God, and learning to love God through yourself is what I'm getting for Aries energy at this time. It's like everything is going to be much clearer for you after this. Yeah, about your gifts, you're going to realize how important your gifts are, and how much and like how precious it is. I'm going to definitely grab another card deck, but you're going to realize how precious your gifts are. I feel like maybe in the past you might have been even protective about it. I feel like this is a past life energy. You might have been really overprotective about your gifts, and that led you on a path of like really holding on to things that don't serve your higher good, because you felt more protected in that. That doesn't seem like more ego, that seems like trauma. But I feel like in this life you don't have that trauma anymore, or you have healed it. And now you're able to see your gifts and be able to explore these gifts with the adventurous spirit that you have. Yeah, Queen of Swords coming out here with this King of Swords. I feel like that's the reason why this King of Swords was here. I feel like you were trying to reflect upon your intelligence through other people at some point. Maybe these are masculine people. Maybe you felt like you needed them in order to basically see your intelligence or intellect or something like that. But I feel like at this point, you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to reflect upon other people on your intelligence. You know when something is justice. You know when something is justified. You know when something is good or bad. I feel like you're very aware of that, and you're planning on mastering that energy at this time. Yes. So let's see what is up with this 10 of Wands and 3 of Cups. I feel like you're going to be able to celebrate the burdens that you've let go of. Things that were basically holding you back. The things that were making you feel weighed down and heavy. Yeah, exactly. So it's healing other people's issues all the time, or constantly have to repeating cycles that you needed to heal. 10 of Swords in reverse. It's like you recognize, or you're about to recognize, that you don't have to heal certain cycles for your ancestors, because as you're being adventurous, you're healing it that way. Like you're finding out that there are other ways to heal other than actually having to go through pain. Like you're starting to realize this, but it's gonna take some time, because I feel like this also has to do with other people's healing as well. It's like you're learning that you don't have to heal other people all the time as well. Yeah, so there's 5 of Cups in reverse here. This is recovery, 3 of Cups to the 5 of Cups in reverse. That's literally you learning that you also don't need other people to recover from whatever you've been through. I feel like that's what you're realizing, that you can be your own help. You can be your own lover as well. You're going to realize that you can be your own lover. Yeah, you can be your own date. Literally, you can be your own planner. Yeah, Emperor, this is Aries energy. You're gonna realize that there is an inherent innocence to the Emperor as well. This is not just this is not an authoritarian. This is also divine masculine. It's a leader. It's also, the Aries is the child of the zodiac, literally the child. So you have an innocent spirit that deserves to be free, deserves to go out and have fun. Like, this is their first house. This is the house that you need. Like, this is where this is the energy in which, like, Earth is your little playground, and you literally can do whatever you want, and it's your sandbox, and you can build castles on it if you wanted, and all that energy. Because if you're working from a place of goodness and innocence, then you're not really harming anything. You're actually learning a lot of lessons, and also bringing a lot of dharma to the public, also bringing dharma to yourself and your ancestors. And I feel like that's what you're going to be understanding at this time, that is your justice, right? The energy of the Queen of Swords may be seen as someone who's cold, but she's extremely rational, right? You might be able to meet up or communicate with this type of person, and you're going to be able to see what it means like to stand up for who you are, and what it means like to go through lessons in order to attain divinity for the divine. Almost like not just attaining divinity, but also mastering the energy of divinity. There's also a King of Wands energy around that's going to slowly be disillusioned. This might be a Leo energy, or this might be somebody who maybe you thought of as a leader. This person is going to you're going to be able to see this person's true colors. Basically, this person may be someone who comes off very, like, in that leadership energy, someone who's like a very strong, almost intimidating person. This is someone who you just value very highly. I don't know what it is about this person, but this person's going to be disillusioned. You're also going to realize what kind of energies you like being around and what's worth your actual time. Yeah, this person you're going to realize is in this kind of like poverty mindset or something, or someone is trying to keep you in a poverty mindset, or you have been in a poverty mindset when you were talking to this person, and now you're learning to let that go or release it, or you're recognizing this. There's some kind of truth here. Yeah. You're going to realize that this is a sort of message, yeah, that you are receiving some sort of, how you receive messages about poverty. So your senses are going to be heightened. You're going to be able to sense energies, like really sense them. I feel like your senses are going to be heightened a lot. Yeah, the Fool. It's like your faith. That's why you have so much trust at this time. It's not for other people, or even half of it for yourself. It's also you trusting your senses, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner voice, your inner guidance. Yeah, trusting that you do have this abundance within you. Whatever you want is already there for you. Whatever you need is going to be there for you, and whatever you're looking for is already where is basically where you're looking at it for. Basically, it's like everything that you want is already here. Everything that you need is already here. It's all about manifesting as well, and trusting that your manifestations are coming through. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of energies that want to take your I don't know, don't take your manifestations for granted. Definitely bring a lot of gratitude. Write in your gratitude journal everything that you're manifesting, everything that you're grateful for at the moment. Be very descriptive. In fact, if you haven't been writing in your gratitude journal a lot, I would recommend writing every tiny little detail of what you're grateful for. And as you move forward, that gratitude journal is going to evolutionize. So you'll be able to compartmentalize everything, every detail into a bigger picture later on, right? So that you can be able to basically like get through it all, basically get through all the gratitude, and then empower yourself through that gratitude as you're giving it all to the Most High. I can't make this up. Hierophant. As you're giving it all to the Most High, it's like for example, I would first thank the Most High first from within, for my breath, for my walking arms, legs, hair strands. Like I'm talking about like eyes, eyebrows, nose string, like literally every single little thing. And then I start going like outwards of like scarf outfits, like attitude, like scarf outfits. Oh, that's style. I'm grateful for style. That's something that is inherent. That is something that I've inherited, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm grateful for, sun and the food I eat. Oh, I'm grateful for nourishment. I'm grateful for fulfillment. It literally evolutionizes over time. And that way you can be able to like gain access to deeper wisdom and knowledge of what even to be grateful for and what's meant for you and what's not meant for you, right? Yeah, Three of Pentacles is communication, right? You may have been communicating with this person about your gratitude. I would recommend giving it all to the Most High, because there's also some sort of power dynamic that you're trying to let go of intuitively and subconsciously. You know what I'm talking about. I feel like this is about your home and your stability. And I feel like there's a thing about, so the Wands energy, right? This is inspiration as well. It's you securing yourself in spirit, right? Be aware of securing yourself in other people's energy, because they seem to have a lot of passion and spirit. Be aware of that energy, because you need to be grounding yourself in your own spirit, in your own power, okay? Because that way you can have more access to the divine, and you can release whatever darkness that is might be lingering around you with faith. Yes, this is something that you should definitely look into and not procrastinate, okay? And I know that y'all don't like to hear that shit. I know every time I talk about procrastination, it's like people just end up procrastinating even more. I felt that. It's just something about you allowance. I think that you just need to master the energy of allowance. It's step by step. So if I'm allowing myself to breathe now, I'm going to allow myself to take my next step like that. And then I can allow myself to do something else. And then I can, like, it's continuous, right? You need to bring that momentum up. If you need to learn how to trust better, start by trusting your little things. I mentioned this in the last reading. I can trust that my hand will go up when I think about it, right? I'm doing it, aren't I? I'm doing this. So I'm trusting the process. And so I trust what's happening. And then I continue to trust it. Yeah, tower moment. Literally, I continue to trust it. Over time, the trust will build up. It's about that resilience. Okay, that's basically what we're building at this time, working on it. Persistency, right? Consistency, persistency, and discipline at this time will help you build more trust and help you stabilize your emotions when it comes to the partnership you have with the divine. And it'll also help you bring more faith into your life and more justice into your life. Okay, Aries, that's what it is, because you're going to be moving on to this like Queen of Pentacles energy almost. You're going to be moving into the energy of, you're learning about the Queen of Swords at this moment, right? And then you're going to learn about the Queen of Pentacles, basically Gaia, Geb energy, nurturing energy, what it means to be generous to yourself, what it means to be generous, and basically bougie ass energy. But this is the good type of bougie, all right? Because I was listening to Bad and Bougie. I was listening to that song. But basically that's the energy. Yeah. Because I feel like maybe there's someone who wants to put you in that vibe. But I feel like there's a lot more that you have to learn. Be aware of other people's projections on you, because they're not God, so they can't tell you what kind of lessons you have to learn type shit. Yeah, because you're communicating about this. You're literally communicating about this person. What is this person? Who's this person? What is this about? Yeah, this is a cycle that's about to be complete, because this had to do someone may have been in the energy of healing, or healing some sort of past mistakes, wounds, regrets, healing some sort of animosity as well, grudges. Someone may have been in that energy when they were communicating with you, and you subconsciously know that there's something that's going to be moving on from that, like something is going to be changing. Allow that thing to change. All right, the Most High is here to help you, and don't assume or judge or prejudge anything that happens at that moment. I feel like you just need to allow everything to flow, even no matter how it looks, sounds, or you know what I mean. Whatever decisions you make sure they're aligned to your trust. trust at this time, and your own energy of trust, not the people you trust, because that's definitely something that's here, but the voice that you trust. Okay, trust that energy. Know that you're working off of that energy, and then that'll help you. That's the truth. See, make sure you're working off of the truth, right? Not just like, oh, someone says something and you're like, well, I feel like I need to say this because I trust this person. You know what I mean? Not that. Work off of like, oh, I'm still going to talk to this person because I trust that I'm in this situation for a reason, right? That's what I'm talking about. Because it's like, that's also, see how the devil works. It's literally like, you could be in a situation that you're not really supposed to be in, but there's really no way out because you have to learn a lesson. So instead of guilt tripping yourself, you have to realize that you're there for a reason, and that helps instill more faith in what you're doing, and that actually invites more positive things, and maybe you'll even get out of it. Maybe you'll learn your lesson before the lesson really hits, before that tower hits. That's really how it works, okay? It's like shining your light. Literally, you're just shining your light. You're empowering your body, empowering your spiritual self, empowering your soul to shine as bright as it can, especially in the darkness. And that'll be able to help you step out of any like uncomfortable situations or things that you're not supposed to be in. Okay, yeah, any kind of dualistic thinking, or like not sure where to go or what direction to go or what door to open or how to get somewhere, that doesn't matter, because the whole point of it is that there is progress. So you not being sure where to go is an example of you knowing that there's progress somewhere, and that means you need to trust that process. Whatever you choose, that'll be the right one. Just know that whatever you choose, it'll be the right decision to make, okay? As long as you have trust and you are grounded in your faith, the Most High knows your heart. Literally, all paths lead home, especially for us star seeds, okay? That's how you let go of these burdens, and that's how you're going to be letting go of these burdens soon, okay? And that's how you're going to be able to tap into your ancestral wisdom, knowledge, and your spiritual gifts, okay? That's going to be what it is, okay? That's going to be able to liberate you. Literally, I'm not capping. You're going to be able to see why you have so much trust at this time. It's going to be so beautiful, y'all. I'm going to cry, except for a good reason this time. Literally, there's a lot of trust here. Yeah, sun, enlightenment. There's a lot of enlightenment here. A lot of love, right, that you would have for yourself. But all of this is like, it's all coming from yourself. You need to recognize that no matter what you're going through, okay? Because the Most High has ultimate control and authority over your body. Because sometimes we disassociate when we're in situations, right? We literally just disassociate, so we can't tell. But as long as we have faith in the situation, have faith that everything is going to be okay, no matter what the fuck happens, then everything will be, right? It will be at the end of the day. It'll be fine. And then you're going to realize how strong you are. And that's going to be able to take you to the celebratory energy, where you can ground in celebration rather than celebrate with other people because they want to celebrate. But this is more about you celebrating life and reality. Maybe with other people, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. You might be thinking that you need to celebrate with other people. Learn to celebrate by yourself first. I would say that. Learn to celebrate by yourself. Because when you do that, you'll be able to know what you're comfortable, what you're not comfortable with. So if other people make you uncomfortable in situations, you don't think that it's you doing that. That's basically what I mean. Yeah, that's where your stability is. Literally. Because then you're recognizing and knowing yourself more in your own presence. Sorry, excuse me. And then you'll know what's meant for you, basically. You'll know what energies are yours, what energies are not yours, and everything like that. Yeah, 10 of cups. And that's how you're going to access also your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. And when you access this, it's not going to come up right away, okay? Because you still have to learn how to maintain this, Aries. And once you learn to maintain this, that's when it starts materializing in the physical reality. But that's not what's important. First, it's about establishing this in the spiritual realm, because that's where it's going to be forever. And that's where that unlimited abundance is also from, right? Yeah, and that's going to be your recovery energy. That's how you know you're recovering from something. And that's going to be you also understanding that you have recovered from some kind of energy projection, basically some kind of energy projection on you. Yeah, that's what it is, because I'm getting that strongly, energy projection. Anything else for Aries? When it comes to the illusion or illusions of the fool energy, naivety, right, or stuff like that, I feel like maybe there are people who are trying to project onto you that you are naive because you want to go on adventures and you trust the divine so much, but trust this is being balanced, okay? So this energy of illusions or things or choices that you feel like you have to make when it comes to your faith, right? Any choice at this time that you feel like you have to take, don't be afraid of like naivety, okay? Don't be afraid of it, because all of that is being balanced out. You're going to be able to see your innocence the way it is. You're going to be able to see the difference also between naivety and innocence, okay? Because innocence is still extremely wise, okay? That's the difference, okay? So that's, yeah. There's definitely an energy of like, I see what the competition is or was. Maybe you were communicating with someone else, or someone was communicating you about some person who might have been clever. I don't know, some kind of gossip, I feel. Yeah, there's some kind of gossip that happened when it came to some kind of like sacrifice. And I mean that in like, not like, oh, you know what I mean, like too bad of a sacrifice. I mean like somebody wanted to like, yeah, it is sacrifice still, you know what I mean? It's like if someone put somebody else's energy, lifetime, words to detriment, basically someone was like throwing something away from someone else, something like that. It's weird. Like somebody worked hard on something. They did it with a lot of cleverness, and then someone communicated to somebody else who was planning on giving some kind of an offer, a love offer, a relationship, or was teasing. There was someone who was teasing someone. There's a lot of secrets when it came to this work. I feel like it's a collaboration. I feel like there are three people here, 3 or 2 people who were doing something together, that were trying to do it on divine feminine. I feel like that's what it was. Because yeah, they were doing something to divine feminine. These people are going to be receiving karma. So be aware of that energy, and you're gonna feel like you need to rest when you're around them. 1111, literally, this is gonna be about your stability and home life, maybe twin flame journey even. When you're around them, you're gonna feel like you just need a break. That's how you're gonna feel, like you need a break, you need some time, or they're gonna be telling you that they need time, they need a break, or they need to rest or something. They're receiving karma at this time, okay? Because divine feminine is here. There's some kind of partnership that's happening. I feel like this partnership has to do with divine feminine, or maybe it's about divine feminine's partnership. I don't fucking know. To be quite fucking frank with you, I don't know who these people are. I feel like you don't either. I feel like it's a whole bunch of other different people around here. I feel like I don't even know, man. Judgment for real. Like I don't even know who these people are or what they're doing here. But divine feminine, you're here, and okay, yeah, that's what it is. So the reason there's an energy that's feeling in that poverty mindset vibe, or being in this spiritual like poverty energy, or feeling held back by something, if there's an energy around you that's feeling held back by something, it's because they're receiving karma at this time. They're under judgment. They have to stay still so that they can be able to pass through judgment. Your innocence might be protruding what they're doing, so you might be like, well, why are they receiving karma? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you might be in that energy, right? Like literally that's innocence. That's not naivety. Like, you're just sweet. That's literally what it is, sweetness. And it's because divine feminine, yeah, these people were ignorant. These people rejected their healing, basically rejected something that they weren't supposed to. And well, you know, it's all fated anyways, so you're gonna be able to learn some sort of lesson from them, but it's not like in a bad way. I feel like you're just gonna be able to see what's happening, and you need to like take notes, basically. Yeah, wish fulfillment. You're gonna be able to take notes on wishful thinking as well, and what it looks like for people to be in la la land and wishful thinking versus people who are actually working on their dreams and desires and prayers and everything like that. You're gonna learn the difference of people who are literally abundant, people who know what the fuck they want and are going for it, and the difference of people who are in spiritual poverty and just sitting there and like tired and wanting to break and wanting a rest. Like, there are people, like, I just saw a video of this girl crying because she's like, I'm trying to get ready for work, and she's literally crying, and I'm like, we're gonna be fine. Like, we're all gonna be fine. The world's gonna change. You don't have to do that again. Like, you don't have to cry before the work that you want to do, right? So, but then in the comments, they were like, boo hoo, everybody has to go to work. They're the ones that are going to be receiving karma. Okay, because they're not seeing the work that she's even putting before the work that she has to go get into. Because she's clearing out and cleansing her energies to be in that positive vibration so she can produce what she needs to produce while she's at work, right? That's usually why people cry before work, because it's hard, right? But of course, you know, the darker entities try to tell us is because you don't love your job, because you're not meant to be doing it. And there, of course, that could be a sign that that's not what you're meant to be doing if it's too much for you to handle. But it's also spiritual warfare. You know what I mean? So that's also like hard work to do before the work that you have to get into. So yeah, that's also something, right? Yeah, exactly. This is how you're going to be able to move forward. All right. You need to look at it from the eyes of trust, basically. You need to look at it from the eyes of truth. And that's all for y'all Aries energies. I'll see y'all on my next video. And the next will be Leo. Okay? See y'all.